Good evening, sports fans, on this late Monday night, June 19th, 2017. It is time now for Sports Roundup. Let's start off out in Kansas City, Missouri, at Kauffman Stadium, where the Boston Red Sox took on the Kansas City Royals in the first of a three-game series. And the Royals got on board first on a two-run shot by Eric Hosmer's homer to make it 2-0 in favor of the Royals. But then, top of the fourth, Sox would answer right back on a jump by Junior home run, fly ball right to the field that ties it at 2, and then bottom of the 7th, with Millfield singles on ground ball. The left fielder Andrew Benedet scores Ramatras 3-2, and then Lorenzo Kane singles on Landry. Right field moves with Millfield scores up. Boston Red Sox fall to the Kansas City Royals 4-2 to drop the 39-3 win the season. Hamill got the win, Boyer got the loss, and Herrera got the save. Next up, the Sox and the Royals go out of that. 8:15 p.m. out in Kansas City with Chris Saleman for the Red Sox and Matt Ramadan for the Royals. Okay, looking at some other Major League Baseball scores. Texas Rangers over the Toronto Blue Jays, 6-5 in the top of the ninth. Bottom of the 5th, Houston Astros leading the Oakland Athletics, 2-0 in the bottom of 5. Detroit Tigers leading the Seattle Mariners, 1-0 in the bottom of 4. LA Dodgers leading the New York Mets, 7-2. Cleveland Cavaliers, Cleveland Indians bashed the Baltimore Orioles, 12-0. Cincinnati Reds at Tampa Bay Rays, 7-3. Miami Marlins of the Washington Nationals, 8-7. Atlanta Braves of the San Francisco Giants, 9-0. And Pittsburgh Pirates over the Milwaukee Brewers, 8-1. And the Chicago Cubs over the San Diego Padres, 3-2. The Pawtucket Red Sox at McCoy could only muster 5 hits as they got blanked by the Lehigh Valley Ironpigs at McCoy, 5-0. Okay, take a look at some sports news. Back and Phelps may have failed in one of the last month, but the feeling wasn't mutual if you believe Danny Ainge. While on Monday, David Aldridge in the mid-8th reported that the Wizards were looking for a way to make the George deal make it happen. Albany didn't know that they will not trade Bradley Beal because the part of the Pale Washington for George would be playing on him. Magic Johnson and Rob Pelinka on the clock as the Los Angeles Lakers' new president and general manager expected they are responsible for finding the next era of Laker basketball, which could be led by Paul George and where they select. Chauncey Billups and the Cleveland Cavaliers have mutual interest in the front row office and return NBA players. Sources told the ESPN Winworth. The Cleveland Cavaliers are trying to engage Chicago Bulls in a multi-team trade scenarios that would enable the Eastern Conference champions of the Bulls All-Star Jimmy Butler, according to league sources. Conor McGregor is couldn't agree to a sponsorship deal with me when he wants to fight a boxing match against Floyd Mayweather, maybe the rival chief UFC sponsor Reebok. Tiger Woods said Monday he's getting a professional deal with a medication used for back pain and sleep issues. The 14-time major champion was recovering on May 19th from back surgery and on May 29th was arrested on DUI charges and took it to Twitter. And an officials want to bury a Senate of the conservative surrounding boxing match left UFC fighter Tim Hague dead. Number 1, Oregon State. Rats. Number 4, LSU and Monkey called World Series matchup. When they took coming to Las Vegas, some general managers put their chips at the table and took the Calgary risk on Sunday. Our Senators did just when they made Ford Bogran available for the expensive draft on Wednesday. Kevin Durant isn't satisfied with just one title and willing to make some financial sacrifices in order to keep the Golden State Warriors championship team intact. The question wouldn't be answered until after next season. A Giants can exercise a play option on a contract that they were paying over $33 million next year and try to beat that Golden State Warriors somewhere else. In the run-up to the 2017 NBA draft, LeBron Balls made it clear he's not beyond the center pockets for his son Lonzo, which would be one of the top picks in this year's class. Alaska's 29th annual Rapper Spread Memorial Kill Climb took a turn of war Sunday that won the -1 competitor, 16-year-old boy, was killed by a bear during the race, according to Anchorage KTTU News. It would have been hard to imagine things could get any worse than Yankees after they dropped 6 straight during the West Coast trip. Milwaukee to John Orson and the Milwaukee Bucks owner for the breaking general manager Joe Feltmire is still in conversation. In the story of this year, the weird title reigns, Jermaine reminded me brief time as UFC, how a women's featherweight champion may go down to one of the weirdest. Chicago Green Bay fan is making a federal case out of the dispute with the Chicago Bears, filing a lawsuit accusing the Roundup team of violent free speech right to prevent from wearing Packers apparel pre-game warm-ups. Jerusalem Hall of Fame running back Jerome Bettis says the NFL is taking advantage of the players by not sharing with them all the information at the risk of concussions end. Many NFL players, like Tom Brady, just be a ball, traveling and treasure during the summer break, I was played at staycation apartment with Laylors. It's Gronk being Gronk. He runs up a $100,000 tub during a party at Foxwoods. And that is going to be it for Sports 101. It's late Monday at 19th of June 2017. I'm pretty sure to be a good night with a good 5 days, and I'll see you tomorrow night. If you all have a good night.